Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a quick look at this AMZ Time solar fountain pump. And I want to get it outside and I'm going to show you what my existing pump looks like, how much flow it has, and then we'll see how much this guy works here. But there's a couple of interesting things that I do have to point out. So you see this is listed as a 2.5 watt fountain pump. The 2.5 watts is the solar panel. Now I'm replacing a pump that is 4 watts, and when I saw 2.5 watts, I thought it meant the pump was 2.5 watts. No, solar panel is 2.5 watts. The pump says, somewhere on here, pump power 7 volts 1 watt. So I thought 2.5 was close enough that it'll work for my scenario. I don't know if 1 is going to be enough for what I'm doing. I'm using it in an actual fountain, not like a bird bath or something. But again, we're going to get to that in 1 second so you can see what we have there. Also, the solar panel. There's no mounting bracket at all. There's nothing attached to the back to mount it. You could maybe use some like E6000 or super glue to put something on the back. Maybe you could put something where you could hang it somewhere. I think for my purposes, I'm just going to try and use some cable ties. I'm going to have it on a deck, so I'm hoping that works out. But just know you got to come up with your own method or, some way to stabilize it so it doesn't tip over, fall, break, any of that stuff. So if we look at the pump itself, it does have little suction cups at the bottom to hold it in place. And then we have, of course, our output right here. These are solid connections on each side. It doesn't plug or unplug or anything, just so you know. That would be expected. And then you do get some amount of clear plastic tubing here. And then we have our different attachments that'll give us different sprays. So we have this guy that's just like a single jet looking thing. And then we have a similar one here that is 5 different dots that'll spray out. And then to use any of these circles you see here, they all have different amounts of sprayers. And what you'll do is use this little adapter guy here, and it'll go on that like so. And then this guy goes on like so. And then these kind of rotate and lock into place. So that's how that'll all go together. Now, let's go outside. I'm going to show you my existing pump. Again, that's a 4 watt pump, and then we'll show you what this one does. Here's the flow I'm getting out of the existing 4 watt pump. So pretty good, right? That's why I was thinking 2.5 watts would probably still give enough that'd be a cool effect. I'm going to disconnect this guy, put in the other one, show you what it looks like. Hey, I think it's going to work. Not quite the same flow, I'll admit, but I think it's working. You can see it right down in there. Running off the solar panel here. See? Off. Solar panel back up. You can kind of hear it. We'll be able to see the water come flowing up through here. And there we go. So totally works for this purpose. And then I'm just going to find... Of course, we're going to clean all the bird stuff off of that light. But I think I could mount that somewhere like that and just kind of tie wrap it there so it's facing that way. Probably even just maybe leave it like that. And put something there and let the cord run down the back. Very cool. I'm glad it's going to work. Just keep in mind, 1 watt of power out of that pump. So if you already know and you're exchanging something like I did here, it's a little beneficial to know. There it is. Thanks for watching.